Yes, we are back again with another friend of ours, and he's from Katiba Place. Siasa Place.
Siasa Place.
Siasa Place. Ebu introduce Mbogi kujua wewe ndo nani?
Okay, I'm Joseph Odero.
Karibu hewa kidogo.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi there.
Yes.
I'm Odero Joseph. From Siasa Place.
All right.
Yeah, Siasa Place is a non-governmental organization that is focusing on the youth.
All right.
Through use of technology,
Yeah.
ensuring that young people participate in governance and political processes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's beautiful because you know, I've been an active citizen for a very long time, and prior to last year, around May, June, there was this attitude of young people where they could tell you, hata sinanga ID, hata sipigangi kura, siasa, na politics is a dirty game. Do you think those attitudes have changed?
Yes, to a certain degree it has changed.
It has.
And what has propelled this to change, in my perspective, is that the young people can now feel the heat of the economy.
Yeah.
The lack of jobs is out there. It's a real situation.
Yeah.
And if you hear even from students from universities, you once had a first year conversing with the other, and wakasema enyewe hata hii do tunapewa na parents, hatuwezi hata save.
What do you mean usave bana?
Hata mboga ya shilingi 10 siku hizi hakuna.
Mboga ya 10 itoke wapi? Mboga ya 10 itoke wapi?
So I feel this has hit the young people, and it's something that has made everyone to be on the lookout.
Yani it took mtu afilio pain at a personal level, ndio waseme, you know what, let's have a discussion.
Yes.
At Siasa Place, what's your mandate? What is it that you're trying to achieve? Like, what's that one North Pole for Siasa Place?
We are keen on the young people, mobilizing young people to be part and parcel of the change they would want to see in their community.
Yes.
So it's from a realization that if they don't take charge, no one will.
Oh yeah.
So we are going for the young people, ensuring that they have the right information, they are in the right structures and platforms to effect change.
Yeah, when we say young, how young are we going? How low are we going? How high are we going?
Of course, in Kenya, we know that young people are between
18 and 35.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So looking at, we are now seated at PDF, and PDF, I was here last year. We were hosting it at Nairobi University. The venue this year changed. What has been your takeaway, and what's your overview of what has been done this year as we come to the end of that?
I would say it's been a great platform.
Yes.
Where everyone from every sector, be it young people, be it the leaders, a platform has been created for conversation on issues that really affect us as Kenyans, and not only as young people.
Yes.
And the PDF has provided that platform where now we agitate or we put forth those issues that we really want. We are so clear on what we don't want.
Yeah.
And also it has provided a platform for us to now think of how to move forward. What next?
Yeah.
It has been a big question. How next?
Yes.
Because we're already sure of what we really don't want.
Exactly.
So that is my overview when it comes to the PDF 2025. And the debates have been, they've taken shape in terms of the engagement.
It's interesting because last year's PDF, we were having it prior to the May-June demonstrations.
Okay.
And I could get the engagements back then were a little bit generic, the usual complaints. Have you felt like the messaging and the engagement level has changed, and is it for the good or the bad?
It is the young people. I'll be more focused on young people because I was more in the
youth village. Yes. Oh, me too.
Yes,
that was the most lively place to be, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And from the conversation, it was more was coming from the young people. It was they were not being guided.
Yes. Oh,
if anything.
So where does this attitude that people have been sent, because there's the SG of UDA told people that they were creating content, and I'm like, dude, we are asking you legitimate questions. It's changing. Do you think the political party, the political class are even prepared to be told, because they are surprised that it is now coming from the people who are electing them?
They are in denial. That is one thing I would say.
They are living in a different world.
Exactly. They think they still think 2002 backwards.
Yeah.
You get?
Oh, they are in Moi era.
Exactly. They are in denial that they don't believe that young people can come out and focus on their own issues. They only need to run away from the fact that they speak of things like they've been sent, they've been told to say this. That is not the reality. The reality is the young people now know. And if you say that they are sent, then it means even the work that we've been doing as CSA Place, providing civic education and many other organizations. Is like you are trying to say we've not been doing it well. You get?
Yeah. At the same time, you see, okay. I look at it this way.
Yes.
It's like when you have a cheating spouse. They think you are the one cheating. They always accuse you of cheating.
Exactly.
So because for them, like, the perfect example is just yesterday when they were signing off. They were mortgaging off the country yesterday at KICC. I live in Dandora. I was leaving Dandora at around 10. There was no people. There were even businesses were closed. And I'm asking, hey, what's happening? Hey, watu walipatiwa pesa jana wakaangalie baba na Ruto wakisign deal. Nauliza, alafu bana, sio ndio form ya leo, si wararudi tu hapa tena. Hata si masapota wao, lakini hiyo ndio imetoa do. Do you think those attitudes are going to change as we approach 2027? Those ones of I will take the money.
Honestly, it will change, but then not that much. Kenyans, we forget very fast.
Yes.
And the politicians have been good at creating. You see, in Njandi, inafanya tuna.
Yes.
But I can assure you that they will take the money. But this time round, everyone has been hit. And I believe young people will make a different decision.
Yes.
In terms of taking money, I can't say that confidently that they will want to take.
Honestly,
but I'm sure,
if you bring me money that I've not worked for, I'm going to eat that money.
Yes.
It is not going to sway my decision. And I think you guys are doing an awesome job, because I was seated with two young men before you came in, and the only complaint they had is we didn't have enough time to tell these people.
Exactly.
So bebe wa akili haitakuwa rahisi.
Exactly.
And there's this thing that is changing. I don't know whether it's access to information or what. I don't know what you're seeing when you're doing your field work. The way that people are getting their information, has that changed? Do you think churches will still be used to mobilize people, because they have been key in keeping people in their bondage? How do you see that snowballing in the next 2 years?
With the advancement in technology, I would really, churches have been there. There have been platforms where you use it to pass information. But the current access to information has been fueled by the use of technology. the social media.
Yes.
And for us as Siasa Place, we are so keen on targeting young people.
The use of social
media.
All right.
So it's very easy. You can get information at the comfort of your home.
Yes.
You see young people are now creating TikToks. They educate people.
Yeah.
Like I was surprised. Actually, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
If you look at the content that came up yesterday.
Yes.
In reference to the KICC, what happened in the KICC? It's young people took the information, they analyzed the possibilities you get. So the information is getting out there very fast.
Yes.
And this is the worrying trend to the politicians.
Yeah.
And that's why you see there's this targeting in terms of the use of social media, curtailing the use when to pass information, trying to curb, control how information flows within the social media. So it is not basically the offline activities that is really fueling this, because we've been having these platforms, but it is the online engagements.
Okay.
Yes.
We look forward to continue these engagements, and for us we are always open, and since we are a creative hub, we support art. We end up working with a lot of young people. So in your circles, as you work with young people, any people who are dealing in art and using art to disseminate this information, push them our way. We will always give them a platform. We play 100% Kenyan. Yes, so we are also very keen on making sure that the message is getting to the right people, because if we are 70% of the population, how is it that like a 0.0001 people percent is what is our the main problem? It's just that we have really given up too much. Yes, so from Siasa Place and at a personal level, as we wind up this, give us your closing shot and give us your call to action. Tupatie assignment.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is my message to the young people.
Yes.
It is very clear that we are aware of what we don't want. It was so clear from this forum, from this, the PDF 2025, we know what we don't want.
Thank you.
But I'm worried in terms of then what next. We are not so clear on how we are going to move forward.
Yes.
And I feel the politicians, they are keen to keep us in that forum where we speak of what we don't want.
Yes.
We take more time speaking of what we don't want.
And more of complaints.
That's why more of complaints.
That's why the scandals are coming every day.
They are keeping us so busy.
Yeah.
And they are so, for them it is action and what next. Take an example of what was happening just some few meters away from where we were yesterday. So a call to action to young people. Let's avoid the infighting amongst us.
Very important.
Let's sit down and work towards how we are going to achieve what we want as young people.
Yes.
Before we get there, we'll be blaming each other, we'll be blaming the politicians. It's high time we avoid blaming the politicians. Get to work, provide an alternative. Sometimes speaking of what we don't want is not enough. Let us create an alternative to the system that we are seeing.
True.
That is what will get us to where we want to be.
I appreciate that. And by the way, do you know that even that statement of speaking of what we don't want will not get us there? It is actually biblical, because even Paul said, that which I feared most came to me. So as we wind up this, we thank you for your time, and we will take that message very keenly, and we will make sure that every youth and everyone who is related to PAWA Radio we will make sure that message gets to them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for what you're doing at Siasa Place. Continue doing your work. Whenever you need partners, we are always a call away. And as we wind up PDF, I can only say thank you, because najua manze bash bila mbogi.
Exactly.
Bash bila mbogi si bash.
Exactly.
So asante sana for your contribution to the success of this event. Na I'm sure we will meet in other spaces.
Thank you for hosting.
Yes, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, that has been a representative from Siasa Place, and you have heard the message. Hakuna hiyo comfort manze. Hatuna hiyo comfort. Manze, let's play our part. and let's make sure that these people are right where they belong. We must make sense of what we need. We must make sense of who we need to guide us and to lead us. We will not get solutions from infighting. That infighting is only helping the opposing camp, and the opposing camp is not like one or two persons. It is the political class, and trust me, they have galvanized to make sure that they keep you in bondage. Yes, sir. So let us take that message clearly and very keenly. I'm going for a musical break, and as I come back, I'm coming back with another guest in a few minutes. Hapo sawa? Tupige picha. Good.